My dear dark ones, welcome to my channel. Today is a tarot reading and it's a pick a pile tarot reading. And I'm not going to ask any questions, it's not even a message, it's just whatever the cards wants to show us, and maybe whatever it is you need to hear at the moment. I have two piles. This is pile number 1 and pile number 2. I already shuffled and prepared the cards. So I will start with pile number 1. Remember that this is a collective reading, so it's not really supposed to resonate with you completely. Just take whatever it is you feel it's for you, and the rest just leave it as is. And you can listen to one of the piles if you feel that you're specifically drawn to this pile, or you can actually listen through both piles and just take whatever it is you think is for you. And I will be starting with this pile, and this is the first card, Seven of Cups reversed. So what I see here is that you've been hurt, and it's like your heart is still bleeding. You cannot forget and forgive the person who done it, and this is something that's affecting you like every day. And even though it's something that is from the past and you can really remember the person, maybe you don't even remember what happened, it's still in your mind, and it's still in your life, and it's still in your heart, and it's the thing that actually doesn't let you to move on and find love, relationships, or something that's supposed to come to your life. This is something that's holding you back, and this is something that's actually making you feel the way that you not supposed to be happy. And it's something from your subconscious. It's something that you cannot even control because you don't really see it or understand it, because it's happened probably like so many years ago, but yet it's affecting you more than you can ever imagine. You have to reflect on this. I feel there is so much work needs to be done on your end in order to understand who was this person, what was this relationship. And if you actually understand what happened, and if you learn how to let it go, everything will change for you. If you think maybe that you under some hex when it comes, or a curse when it comes to like relationships, especially when it comes to love, it is because that it's not really a curse. It's just you cannot let go the specific person or situation, and because of that you can't really move on. That's what I pick up from this card. The next one, Knight of Cups. Again, there is someone for you. Like I feel the universe is actually sending like a perfect companion for you, a perfect partner, someone who is supposed to be in your life, someone who is amazing, like better than you expect or you think. And this person is so close to you, like literally you guys already in the same city, in the same country, you probably walk in the same streets, and yet you cannot see this because you still subconsciously holding back, like you scared, and in your mind you're not ready to move on. And that's why you might lose this person, you might lose this amazing connection, just because you're not ready to go forward with whatever it is the destiny has for you. This is something interesting. I feel like you've been concentrating on your work, on wealth, on 3D realm, just because it was a way for you to escape the reality. You've been giving yourself up. You will like dedicating all your time and all of your energy to actually learn how to make money, or learn new profession, or even go to school. If you're still in college or university and you're dedicated to your studies, and you always say like, I don't want relationships because I want to study, because I want to actually get this diploma or learn how to be the best at what I do. The same at work. If you're like so dedicated to your work, it is because you're running away. You're running away from your heart. And maybe that's why you're good at what you do, but you're not the best, you're not the greatest, because like there is something missing from it, because it's still like form of escapism from you. Like you give away everything that you have to the thing that you do, and yet maybe you don't see the results. It's just because you do it out of fear, not out of love. there is something that you will do in the future that actually going to make you very wealthy and somewhat famous. You don't even know what it is yet. I think it's maybe on your mind, but you feel it, you sense it. You know, you know that it's there, but yet you kind of like try and run away from it as well, because you're scared that if you do it, you will lose everything that you ever had. And it is true, because the thing that you're supposed to do is kind of like, it's a crazy thing. It's very unusual. It is your hobby. It is something that you're willing to do for free, but then you have to start like charging money for it. I think you are about to find out what it is. There's going to be a person who will like show you, guide you, like show you the way. And the moment you will know what it is, it's this is going to take over your life. And this like business idea or plan or creation or product that you came up with, that's going to change your life. You have a lot of energy and a lot of like supernatural things that are happening around you, and you're trying to understand what it is and why it is happening with you. And whenever you go, you're always connected to the realm of supernatural, to deities. You're always open to everything that is unusual. You are very unusual yourself. You're very unique. You always get compliments when you go. You always get stares. People sometimes come to you and talk to you, and all of these connections, they don't bring you anything meaningful, but they help you to realize that you are unusual, that you're not supposed to fit in. And even you, one of these people who can say that you are the black sheep of your family, but yet you understand that this is not a curse, this is actually a gift. There is going to be like a change in your life, and it will be happening because of a person. Like I get this like strong feeling from this deck that you are about to meet like a guru in your life, or a teacher, or someone who is about to change your life for the better. Like someone who will show you, like guide you, like a star in the darkness. They're gonna lead where you need to be, and it's something unavoidable, and it's something that you cannot change. This is the part of your fate and your destiny. And be more open, be more open to receive this person, because when they come you will know, but again you might get scared. Sometimes you make wrong decisions because of fear and understanding that if you take this next step, and you know that your life is going to change so much, and you fear this change. And the last card that I will pull for this pile, I think maybe this is where you're going to. It's reversed now because you kind of like away from it, but that's what's your future look like this perfect balance between heavens and earth, and you holding everything in your hands, like you're dominating it, and your heart is like a vessel that is ready to share with humanity. I feel this is for those ones of you who are into occult art, into like social professions, anything that to do with helping people, with sharing with people, guiding people. You are about to enter a stage of your life that's going to be so profound and so unusual. It will be something that you probably never even dreamt of. It's like your life is about to change to like to these levels that you don't even realize or understand, but the shift is coming. There is so much energy around you, there is so much light and so much darkness, there is so many unusual things that like gathering around you, and you feel this shift, you feel it with your skin. There is something that is going on, and you don't know how to understand it, you don't know how to approach it, and you don't even know how to like make sense of it. Everything is changing, and you changing accordingly, and that's why you're going through some kind of like different unusual like moments. There's something like you cannot stick with a diet, for example, or your body experiencing like different, like not even sicknesses, but like different things. Like one day you want to like go to the gym, for example, even though you're not a gym person, or you want to do something crazy, or you cannot sleep, you have unusual dreams and you have unusual cravings, you have like your body is reacting to this change in the most unusual way, and you don't know where is it coming from. But the only thing that you can do is actually just listen to your body. Whatever it is wants, just give it to your body. And the more you actually listen to your physical self, to your body, to your desires, the more easier the shift is going to be. So your intuition is guiding you now. Let it take over. And the shift that is coming is powerful and amazing. Don't be scared. Remove any fears that you have in your heart, any blocks, and let the shift take over, and let your life to actually change for better, because that's what I see is coming for you. Thank you so much for listening to the message, and I will move to the second pile and see what's here. I feel like I want to actually remove this and start with this card. See what's here. Oh, for you guys, I see that you've been actually connecting with your higher self in the most unusual way. There are signs that all over you, in your house, outside, on social media, whenever you go, whatever you see or hear, it's a specific sign for you. You are being guided in the most I would say I have this word strong strengths, power. The guides giving you directions, and the directions are so clear. And if something is not happening in your life, it's just because you are avoiding the signs. You are avoiding taking steps into direction that needs to be done. And not because you're scared, it's just because you are stubborn. You are concentrated on something, on this idea, and you think if you're not going to do this, nothing else going to happen to you, right? You think this is how your future is. But this idea on your mind, it's actually wrong. It's something that it's not even from you. It's something from the past, something that maybe you wanted to do before, but it's no longer part of your journey. So if you give up this idea, if you actually start listening to the signs, everything is going to be better. And if you're still persistent, if you're still gonna go for this, whatever it is that's occupying your mind, you might lose so much. And you might lose your energy, time, investments, people. Like, you have to sit down and actually think if this the goal that you have on your mind, if this is something important, if this is something that you should pursue more and keep doing, because I don't think this is something that's part of your destiny or your journey. This one is all about darkness. I sense that you are refusing to admit your own power. I feel like this pile is really connected to your supernatural abilities and your divine power, your cosmic energies. And you think about yourself in one way, right? You see yourself as a person, like a good person. I would say light. That may be the word that you would describe and use for yourself. But it's actually time to realize that you are dark. Maybe even dangerous, evil, scary in the most beautiful, unusual way. You are hiding this part of you from others and from yourself, but you know there is something to it. You know that you are capable of things that other people are not. There are things on your mind that you can even ask others. There are things that you're into that are so unusual and so dark, and you are hiding it, and you are scared to actually admit that this is who you are. And I don't mean that you are evil, or you are capable of harming others. You are, but you're not gonna ever do it because you're choosing the good things. You're choosing the kindness. You're choosing the goodness of your heart to rule over everything else. But this darkness that you possess, it should be freed. You should be free fully. You should embrace it, and you should shine and use this darkness for good, for your power, and for others. Your body is your vessel and source of your power. You're neglecting your body, and you've been neglecting it for years. This is the time when you start to do something about it, because you're so connected to it. And if your body suffers, if your body is the lowest, everything else goes downhill. You have to concentrate on your physical body. I know that you know what needs to be done. There is nothing I can tell you to that you don't know, but it is time to start working on your body and to manifest the change that you desire. There is a person in your life that you trust so much. This person might be the one who probably the only person who can hurt you or betray you. I don't think they're gonna do it. You can really trust this person, but sometimes they tell you things that you don't really need in your life. And I think you should start listening more to yourself. And you have to express yourself in a way that other people understand what you are. There is something about you that's hidden so deep that if you don't put it to the surface, it might die within. And with this, you'll go like a very important part of your soul. This is something that connects you to your ancient past, your ancient reincarnations, to your magic, to your dreams. I feel like you've been working on your abilities. You've been seeking the answers, and you've been working with like different deities, but there is something missing. And I think the only thing that is missing is you actually becoming like more wild with yourself, with your hidden darkness. You are like trying to be so normal. Like I feel that you are almost there. You're about to like sense and release your power into the world, but then you're trying to be so sane that this insanity that you need to actually become who you truly are, it's like the thing that you don't know how to like access fully. Again, the time has come. Like you've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for a teacher, for a guru, for a sign, for like anything to let you know what it is. But I think you actually know what I'm talking about. With you guys who, if you really felt connected to the second pile, I feel like you know everything. Is just like you're waiting for confirmation. You're waiting for someone to tell you that you're not crazy, that the things that you see and hear and imagine are real. The things that you see are real, and they are. You are not imagining anything. It's the way you are. The world, the way you see it, it is the way you are for you. And if you learn how to share it with others, if you learn how to show it to others, then you succeed in everything. You have like this great, amazing path in front of you. You are destined for greatness. You are destined to be the one who changes the world. You are the chosen one. And yet you are struggling to accept it and believe it and actually walk the path. There is someone, it's like a vision that I have. In the next few weeks, there will be a person who will give you their hand. And the moment you touch their hand, it could be a handshake, or it's just like they're handing you over, like they're giving you something, and you feel their hand, the energy. This moment will be the moment when you realize so many things and connect to like so many other moments that you hadn't shared with this specific person. And it's like the gates will be open for you, the gates that like gonna make you the messenger you are and the gatekeeper you are. The magic will enter your life through this person's hand, And it's such an insignificant moment, and yet this is the moment that will change your life forever. So make sure that you realize when it happens, and maybe look for it and wait for it. It'll be so soon, like when you reach, like when this video reaches you, regardless, it's timeless. The moment it does, the moment you hear me, the next few weeks are going to be the time that will kind of like the beginning of the end, in a good sense. I feel like this is the last card I want to pull for you guys. The Devil card, of course. Why not end it on the Devil card? We talked about darkness, and we talked about being scared and being insane, and maybe the devil watches you. Maybe you are the devil. Maybe you seek devil in a way. Maybe devil doesn't exist. Maybe you don't even know if it's a concept, if it's a creature, if it's an entity, if it's a word that don't have any meanings. Probably you're the only one who actually knows the answer if you start looking for it. I want you to start wearing sigils. If you into tattoos, tattoo something crazy on your body. You give so much meaning to some like meaningless things, and I want you to give a meaning to a sigil or a symbol. You can draw it on your body, you can tattoo it on your body, you can draw it and put it on your wall, it could be on your altar, but you have to choose a symbol that will become like an amulet for you for the rest of your life. Choose it wisely, because whatever it is you choose will be guiding you for the rest of your life. But it's time that you give meaning to something that doesn't exist. And by doing so, you're kind of going to open like this like gateway in your mind, or a shortcut in your mind that will allow you to channel all this magic that is surrounding you and that is within you. Look for the specific symbol or a sigil. You can even order it from someone who can like make it for you, but you have to find it and you have to have it on you like at all times. It's going to be something that helps you to transform fully and take your magical journey to the next level. There is nothing else that I want to tell you. There is nothing else that probably you should know at the moment. And my dear dark ones, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to connect with all of you from all over the world. And if you reached this far, I really want to know where this video finds you. In the comment section, please let me know where are you from, and maybe your city or country, and tell me if there is a place in the world that you can call home. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video.